Hello, it's Sonia here, The Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. So today we are going to be making an ear warmer. And this is a really fun one, I think, and it's very beginner friendly. So if you know basic crochet stitches, you should have no trouble making this. So to begin, you will need your eye hook or 5.5mm hook. And I am using number 4 or worsted weight yarn. I believe this is Red Heart Super Saver. You could use lighter weight yarn. Your ear warmer will be smaller, just keep that in mind, and it won't be as wide. You could use thicker yarn, so your ear warmer would be a little bit bigger and a little bit wider. Alright, so to begin, this is made in rows and then we turn it into an ear warmer, and there is no sewing to make this project, which I love. Not a big fan of sewing. Sometimes you have to sew, but for this one you do not. Alright, so let's begin. We are going to chain 16. Okay, so I have my 16 chains. So for our first row, we are going to work on the back bump of the chain. So I'm just going to turn it over. So you can see those bumps there. In the second bump from our hook, we are going to be working an extended single crochet. I always have to do a project with them. I love extended single crochet. If you've never done extended single crochet, today is your lucky day. So we are working in the second bump from our hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull up a loop. Normally you would yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 to make a single crochet, but we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to yarn over and complete the stitch, pulling the last 2 loops. So we have worked 1 extended single crochet, and we're going to continue working extended single crochet for the rest of the row. We will have 15, and I can place a link that goes over this stitch in more detail if you're struggling a little bit. Okay, so here is row 1. We have 15 extended single crochet. So let's begin row 2. Row 1 is the right side. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to work extended single crochet all the way across. So you are going to work right in that first stitch there, working your extended single crochet, and we're just going to continue to work extended single crochet all the way across. So extended single crochet is very similar to regular single crochet, but it's just slightly taller, and I just think it's a pretty stitch. I actually prefer it to regular single crochet. Often I will use it in place of single crochet. Not always, but a lot of times. Okay, so we have completed row 2. We still have 15 extended single crochet. So let's begin row 3. We're going to chain 1, turn our work. We're going to work extended single crochet in that first stitch and work another extended single crochet in the second stitch. Now we are going to chain 15. Okay, so we have 15 chains. We're going to skip 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the next stitch, we're going to work that extended single crochet. And we're going to chain 15 again. So we have our 15 chains. We're going to skip 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the next stitch, we are going to work extended single crochet. And we'll work extended single crochet in that very last stitch. And row 3 is done. Looks a little weird, but just bear with me, it will come together. So row 3, we only have 5 stitches and 2 chain 15 loops. So let's begin row 4. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. So row 4, this is the wrong side. We're going to single crochet in the first 2 stitches. So we're not going to do extended single crochet. So just a regular single crochet. And we're going to single crochet in that next stitch. So now we need to work in these stitches that we skipped. So we're going to double crochet in those stitches. So we're going to find that first stitch that was skipped and work that double crochet. And we're going to work 5 double crochet. And just push that chain 15, just push it to the back there, because that is the front. So we want to have those chains in the front. So we have our 5 double crochet. So now we're going to single crochet on top of that extended single crochet. And we're going to continue to double crochet in those skipped stitches. So we're going to have 5 double crochet again. And now we're going to work our last 2 stitches. We're working single crochet in the last 2. And there we go. There is row 4. Okay, so now we need to chain 1 and turn our work. And rows 5 through 10, we are going to be repeating rows 3 and 4. So when you're done row 10, you're going to have 4 of these chain 15 loops. So we work that extended single crochet in the first 2 stitches and we chain 15. And now we're skipping 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then work extended single crochet in the next stitch. And we chain 15. And we're going to skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and work extended single crochet in those last 2 stitches. And then row 6 is a repeat of row 4, where we work the single crochet and then the double crochet in the one we skipped. So again, repeat rows 3 and 4 for rows 5 through 10, and I will meet you back at the end of row 10. Okay, so we have our 10 rows. So this is what we're looking like. It's looking kind of weird. But let's work row 11. We're going to chain 1, turn our work. We're going to work 2, or actually we're going to work 4 extended single crochet. So here is our first one. Okay, so we have 4 extended single crochet. So what we want to do is we're going to take the very first chain 15 loop, we're going to put it under the other 3. So you're just snaking it under there. We're going to grab it with our hook and we're going to work another extended single crochet. So just insert your hook in that stitch, and we're stitching around that chain 15 loop and in the stitch, and we're just working the stitch, and now we've anchored that chain 15 loop. So now we're going to work 5 extended single crochet. We're just going to continue across. So 1, 2, 3, so we worked our 5 stitches, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get that first chain 15 loop, we're going to pull it under the other ones like that. I know this yarn is like mega bright. And we're going to take our hook, put it around that chain 15 loop, and work that extended single crochet in the very next stitch. And then we're going to just work extended single crochet in the last 4 stitches. So we still have our 15 stitches. So for row 12, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're just working extended single crochet all the way across. So we'll have 15 extended single crochet. And now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. So for rows 13 through 18, you are going to be repeating rows 11 and 12. So for row 13, we work 4 extended single crochet, and then you're going to take that next chain 15 loop. It's always the one on the bottom, so you're going to take the bottom one, tuck it under the other ones, grab it with your hook, and then work your extended single crochet over it like that. So you're pulling it up, and then you work the 5 more extended single crochet. You do the same for the other side here. So, and then your next row is the wrong side, you just work extended single crochet across. So you keep repeating that. So row 17, you're going to have your last one that you'll pull up, and then row 18, you're going to work extended single crochet across. So I will go do that, and I will meet you back. Okay, so I finished up row 18. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn. You'll get to see the magic. And there we go. I think that looks really cool. So what we're going to do, I call this like the first section. We're going to be repeating rows 3 through 18, and you're going to make 3 more sections, and you're going to have a total of 4. So I'm not sure what row will end on. I will let you know on the screen. You'll know right away. I still, I need to figure that out. But you do want to have 4 of these zigzag sections, and then we will turn it into an ear warmer. So just keep repeating rows 3 through 18. So those are your chain 15 rows, and then we stitch them all the way up to create the zigzag. Those are the rows we just finished. So I will meet you back after I have 4 sections. Okay, so this is the wrong side, this is the right side. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold our ear warmer so that our right sides are touching. And actually I want to work a chain 1 first. So we're going to work 1 chain 1 Just gonna pull that loop out so it doesn't come undone. And we're gonna have the right sides touching. And we're gonna stitch across. We're gonna stitch across the end of row 49 and the end of row 1. But first we need to fold the bottom here. So we're just going to take this, fold it like that, do the other side, and fold it like that. Now we want to overlap these ends. So you want to make sure that your loop, because this is where we're going to start here, is closest to you, and we just overlap them. So you're going to see that you're going to have 4 thicknesses here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stitch across those 4. So I'm going to insert my hook back in that loop. I'm going to turn it this way. Oops. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to insert my hook into that first thickness, and we're going to go on the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. You want to make sure you get all 4 of them, and we're going to work a slip stitch. Through all 4 of those thicknesses. And we're just going to continue across. And again, you just want to make sure you don't miss one of your layers here. So there's 1, 2, 3. This stitch is a little tight, we got it. 4, and we'll work that slip stitch. Now, if you really are having trouble and you don't like it, you can sew this across. You're still going to fold your ends, and you would just cut a long tail and then you would just sew across. But I'm going to keep going off camera because it's a little easier to do it when it's right in front of me, and I'm going to continue stitching across. Okay, so I have finished stitching across, so when you're done, you're going to want to cut your yarn. And then you turn it right side out. And now you can see the pretty twist there in the front. And I just think this zigzag looks really cool. It's just really fun with that twist. But of course, when you're done, you will need to weave in your loose ends, and then if you need to block this a little bit, then do that. But I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.